With half of this year's games already released, 2023 has been a mixed bag for video games and video game news. We made it halfway through the year with another 6 months of surprises and anticipated releases yet to drop. We even got news on new hardware and gadgets, but we only here to talk about the rest of the games coming out this year. So buckle in, cause we about to talk about the most anticipated game releases in the second half of 2023.
When you go looking for strength, it's not like a game. This journey doesn't have a real ending.
First up on this list, we have Street Fighter 6. Not only is this game coming out in June, but it might also already be out in the wild as you're watching this video. Capcom been doing a damn thing lately when it comes to quality releases. While Street Fighter 5 was almost dead on arrival, they eventually righted the ship, but it was much too late for that one. So with Street Fighter 6 peeking around the corner, the people behind the course correction are looking to change the franchise for the better. Capcom created this title to be flashier, snappier, and overall better. Thanks to the large roster of new and old faces, a new controller layout along with the classic control system, and a gang of new content and modes, Street Fighter 6 looks to take on the crown as the new king of fighting games for the next few years.
Time to wake up to a new reality, to a blank canvas that I have painted in with warmth.
Damn, NRS, you couldn't even let Street Fighter bask in the light, could you? Although I'm excited for Street Fighter 6, this is my most anticipated fighting game release of 2023. MK11 kinda had the fan base split with the slower gameplay mechanics, but the game overall was sick. The storyline alone in MK11 has gamers anticipated for the storyline in MK1. Mortal Kombat 1, huh? That's the name we going with? Kinda confusing Ed Boon, but alright, I'm with it. Discover a new Mortal Kombat universe created by Fire God Liu Kang. Ride it out in the story campaign featuring your favorite MK characters, and figure out how the hell this new cameo system works, as the fighters will have a tag team function. We not sure how the cameo system works just yet, but check out the NRS Combat Cast in the coming months for more information. Next on the list, we have Diablo 4, and damn, the people been waiting for this one. More than a decade removed from the third installment, Diablo 4 looks like a dope successor to the all-time great Diablo 3. Although not bad for what it was, Diablo Immortal left fans on the fence as a mobile entry into the franchise. Diablo 4 looks to give PC and console gamers a return to form by showing off that classic gameplay. D4 will come with a few new features and a class and creation system that'll keep you at the creation screen for hours.
You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying?
To hell we're talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way.
Hey, there's a new mainline Final Fantasy game releasing in 2023, and the people are geeked. Final Fantasy games are usually in the form of JRPGs, but Final Fantasy 16 looks like it became an action-packed button masher. I'm not complaining, it looks pretty dope. As long as they keep the gameplay, the storytelling, and presentation to the Final Fantasy standards, I'm all in. Every single chip is on the table. We getting an action-packed RPG style system, gorgeous visuals, and hopefully a storyline that'll keep us entertained for a bunch of hours. Final Fantasy 16 is also releasing this month, so get your wallets ready because June is kind of stacked, y'all. And if you enjoying this type of content, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications to know when new videos are released. I appreciate you.
I'm trapped here in this nightmare. I write to escape. Every word is a step forward.
Next, we got John Wick if he was played by Jared Leto. For real. Yeah, this version of Alan Wake looks just like Jared Leto, right? Although some people are kinda skeptical as it's only releasing digital, I personally don't think it'll have any effect on sales numbers. Alan Wake 2 is coming in October, which is spooky season. And if you know me, I love spooky season, yes sir. So I think it's perfect timing. You'll get to play as Alan Wake and another character by the name of Saga Anderson. Mr. Wake has been missing for a few years, so you'll get to take on his story in the dark place. Meanwhile, you'll play as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as she does her FBI thing. This is one that gamers have been watching for a few years, and we'll finally get our hands on it later this year.
You have no idea.
We had Miles Morales released when the PS5s dropped, but Spider-Man 2 was the actual sequel to the franchise, and this game makes me want to do the Harlem Shake like I was an extra in the G-Dep video. PlayStation had a showcase in May which gave us a look at gameplay, and bruh, it was worth the wait. You'll be able to switch between Miles Morales and Peter Parker and swang around as much as you want throughout New York City. The original trailer looked like you'll be fighting Venom, but further dissection, the narration was done by none other than Kraven the Hunter. Just like the first game, there will be a rogues gallery of enemies. We should expect new gameplay mechanics, a new map of New York, and a storyline which should win awards and an easy Game of the Year candidate. Watch out for these arachnids on the PS5 this fall. And yeah, you already knew it was coming. Number one on this list is Starfield for a plethora of reasons. Starfield is a chance for both Xbox and Bethesda to step back up as the Western RPG kings. This is the first new IP from Bethesda outside of the Fallout and Elder Scrolls fame, so eyes are automatically wide open waiting on this one. High expectations need to be filled after the release of Redfall, which was certified doo-doo. Don't trust me? Click that card at the top to watch my review. This company revealed Elder Scrolls 6, but we already know that game isn't coming out until the next generation or beyond. So we need this to fill the void until then. Although Xbox and Bethesda have been getting trashed recently, we should be excited to see what Todd Howard and team are cooking up with this fresh and new IP. They promised a grandiose area of exploration and a solid narrative, but can they live up to it? I don't know. We'll see come this holiday season. Now, while that was the end of our list, here's a couple of extras for you. We can't forget about Assassin's Creed Mirage. Coming out of Valhalla, I need a return to old school Assassin's Creed, and Mirage looks to bless us with that request. This will be the 13th major installment in the series, and I'm kinda hyped for this one. Lies of P was shown to us at one of Jeffrey's game conferences, and I've been hyped for this one ever since. Lies of P will have an action RPG mechanic in the same sense as the Souls games, but the wildest thing about this game is that you get to play as a humanoid Pinocchio. That sounds dope, right? Next is The Day Before. I'm not even sure this game is real anymore, but it was the most wishlisted game on Steam at some point. The developers took the game off the storefront as they were going through some legal stuff surrounding the name. I'm not even positive we'll see this game this year. Hell, I'm not even positive we'll see this game ever. But if The Division mixed with The Last of Us sound like a game you'll play, keep an eye out for this one. Hey, sound off in the comments if I missed a game that you might be excited for, cause honestly, I enjoy these conversations and I like to see other perspectives. And again, until next time, keep it tricky.